What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 here in the autumn season of series number 15. Today we're driving around in our BMW 1 Series M Coupe that we both used and unlocked in the last video doing the trial event for the autumn season. But today we're going to be jumping into our seasonal championships, and let's go ahead and take a look at those and see which one we're going to start with. So we've got 3 here. I think we're going to start with Extra Special. It's a road championship to get the Mercedes-Benz SLK. So our car restrictions here are S1 900, and we've got to use hypercars. So I've got 3 cars already set up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump in and we'll go over here and see what races we've got. And we're going to start with three sprints. Good deal. All right, first race here, the Scansar Dorado Sprint. And we're jumping in to the 2009 Pagani Zonda Cinque Roadster. Up on the screen now, you'll see the tune sheet for the car. And that'll give you the share code, the name of the tune, and the tuner for the tune that we've got on the car. So if the share code does not work for you, you can look up the tune from either the tuner's name or the name of the tune. Either of those should populate results for you when you're looking at, the specific car. So we'll see what this thing can do. Obviously, the ground is pretty wet for us here, but this thing is handling it like a dream. So looking good in the neighborhood. As I stated, I am going to use 3 different cars in each of these races in this championship. And just so you guys are aware, you do not have to do that. I do that just to provide some extra content for you guys and show you guys different options that can be used. Just be aware of that. If you find one car that works out really well for you, just use that in all 3. If you do find that car that works out really well for you, there is a link down below in the description to the Bomb Gaming Discord server, and in that Discord server there is a channel dedicated to the Horizon 5 festival playlist, so you can go and put that car and the share code for the tune you used in the channel there, and just a good way to help out some other people that could potentially be struggling with some of these events. And it kind of gives better coverage for different cars as well. So that was an easy first place finish here in the Pagani for race number 1. So something else to note too about these championships is you do not have to come in first place in all 3 of these races. As you can see on the far right there, we did get 20 points for coming in first place, and since this is a championship, if I hit continue, it is points based on the leaderboard. So you can see we are in first place on the championship leaderboard because we did come in first on that race. So we'll take a better look at the point breakdown after the next race when we've got 2 races worth of points, on the board. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into our next car and into our next race. All right, here we go with the Copper Canyon Sprint. And we are jumping into the 2018 Ital Designs Zero Uno here. I think that's how it's pronounced. And then the tune sheet for the tune that's on this car will be up on the screen now. And we'll see what this thing can do. I think this is the first time I've ever driven this car in this game, which is kind of crazy. I've had it for a while in the garage. I think I've unlocked it through a seasonal championship. Use the Aventador to slow us down for that turn there. Man, that had some grip. New Lamborghini right there. That would have been something fun to use, I guess. Maybe next time, maybe next time. If I would have thought about it, I would have used it. I definitely saw it in my cars to use. I just didn't even think about using it, but regardless, we're up into 3rd. Let's see if we can't catch 2nd and 1st here. As I said, you don't have to come in first place in all 3 of these races, which is nice. It does matter where you finish. Like, obviously, you can't come in last. I mean, I guess you could, but it really wouldn't work out too well for you. That's a breakable bridge. Be wary of that. Let off the gas a little bit. It's got a little bit of understeer, but it is all-wheel drive, so that is expected. Jump on the inside of that drivatar. And now just a game of defense as we take over first. This is another breakable bridge. Don't run that too far. And we're looking good. Got about 35% of this race left. Easy on the brakes there. I'm not sure why I never have driven this car. It is a pretty good car from the, from the feels of it here. It's definitely a cool looking car. But then again, I mean, there's not really many hypercars that aren't cool looking, mainly because they kind of have to be for aerodynamics. A lot of straight, sharp edges and stuff like that. So, got just about 10% left here. We've got 2 turns. I think this bridge is another breakable bridge. So again, be wary. So that side is breakable. You do have cushion on the other side with the barrier. But that's going to be another first place finish for us here in the 0 Uno. Alright, so that will give us 20 more points on the championship, as I said. And then if I hit continue, you can see we're at 40 in total. We are 8 points ahead of second place, so we just have to make sure that we stay ahead of second place as we jump into our last car and into our last race. Alright, here we go with the Riviera Sprint to finish off this championship. And we're jumping into the 2012 Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. Got the wide body rocking on this tune. And that tune sheet will be up on the screen as always. So let's see what this thing can do. This is definitely faster feeling. I mean, it could just be the course itself. Alright, we've got the brakes. Okay. Let's see if we can get past the Aventador J here. Maybe even just pushing by it a little bit. It's alright to be dirty with the drivatars here on these seasonal championships. Sometimes you got to be, because sometimes they don't even give you the time of day. They've gotten a little better recently, but I remember there's just sometimes that you just absolutely, especially the trial event, they used to make those drivatars where you, like, they rubber banded so bad where you wouldn't be able to catch up to them no matter what you were doing. Ooh, hard on the brakes there. Into the small. Alright, looking good. This thing feels really good to drive. It's got a little bit of understeer. Again, it's all-wheel drive. You're going to have that. But it does feel really good. It's pretty grippy. I love the wide body on it, of course. Well, you always hear, if you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you race good, right? So, let's get on the brakes here. We got a sharp turn. Just continuing our dominance here. Little e-brake action. Off the gas, and there we go. So, looks like we're gonna be just jumping on, is this the highway? It is not, so. Just got basically this little portion of road left in the race. Looks like we've got some windy bits coming up. Let's see how it handles that. Not gonna be able to stay flat, it doesn't seem. On the brakes a little bit just so that we don't overshoot that. So we did not have a barrier coming in here to Playa Azul. And now we just got a dead sprint to the finish line. There we go. So across the line, that's another first place finish for us. Again, you do not have to come in first in all 3 of those races as long as you've got the points to be in first on the championship leaderboard, as we do with 60 in total. So that should get us a championship win and unlock that Mercedes-Benz SLK for us. Alright, but that is the extra special seasonal road racing championship here in the autumn season of series number 15, and how you can get the Mercedes-Benz SLK 55. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. If you did either, definitely leave a like on the video, definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 5 content just like this. I should have the rest of the autumn season videos up on the channel throughout the rest of the day. If you missed the trial event video, definitely go back and watch that. It should be the last video that was uploaded before this one. So yeah, definitely go check that out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you in the next one.